is impossible.
It is not impossible. You tell him, he takes the test. It's simple.
Jake, I have done everything that you have told me to do. Up until now, I refuse to tell my husband.
Either you tell him, Vicky, or I will!
I'm coming. Where have you been? Oh! My goodness! Hi! Oh, dear.
You look beautiful, but I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, I thought for sure you were your father. He's just off baking our dinner.
Oh, well, happy anniversary.
Thank you. How's my darling little Michael? Does he miss me?
Well, of course he misses you, but right now he is at our neighbors, the Donahues, playing with their children. Look at this, candles, wine.
Well, we're just having a quiet little anniversary celebration here.
Oh, well, I better get going, but I did want to bring you this happy anniversary.
Oh, beautiful. This is lovely.
Well, aren't you going to open it?
Right now?
Well, of course. Please do.
All right.
Now, I hope you like it. I'm sure you will. It's just lovely.
This is beautiful paper. I have to save this.
I hope you like
Here,
the present better than the
take
cake.
this.
Okay, I'll take this. Oh, my goodness!
Look at this. Where did you get this?
Well, I took this photograph right before you went on your honeymoon, and I wanted it to be a surprise for your first anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
You
That's
are
lovely.
Oh,
I
you're
haven't
very
seen it.
welcome. Well, how does it feel celebrating your first anniversary?
It feels wonderful. We're not making a big deal of it, obviously.
Not becoming the old romantic couple, everything predictable, are we?
Oh, no, no, no. Michael still has a few surprises for me every now and again.
Let's just get this straight, Iris. I am not going to talk to your father about what you did.
You're the only one he will listen to.
Look, you betrayed him. Hasn't it sunk in yet?
Yeah, I'm sure you despise
No,
me.
you don't know what
I despise myself. I know it was an incredibly stupid thing to do.
My food's getting cold.
Michael, I am asking you to help me get back the one thing that I have ever had in my life. My father's love, even if you have never loved me. Please, can't you help me?
Sorry, Iris. I won't.
Will the defense please rise to hear the verdict? Mr. Foreman, how do you find the defendant, Felicia Gallant?
Your Honor, we, the jury, find the defendant, Felicia Gallant, guilty as charged.
I'd like to file notification of appeal.
You may do that anytime you wish, Mr. Winthrop.
Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, your work was deeply appreciated. I know it wasn't easy. This was a long and difficult case. You are dismissed with the sincere thanks of this court. Sentencing will be later today in closed session. This court stands adjourned.
Cass, what are you
going to do it.
I'm not giving up.
But Felicia is innocent.
I know that.
Cass, she can't go to prison. That is wrong. Now, you said that wouldn't happen.
Just make sure Felicia's okay. I have to talk to the DA before she leaves. All right, calm down.
Congratulations. You're good. Thank you. Thanks for your help.
Morgan, could I have a minute of your time, please?
Sure.
What's your plan for sentencing?
Maximum.
Morgan, she's innocent.
That's not what the jury said, Cass.
Come on, Morgan. She's not a threat to anybody.
She killed a man in cold blood.
This is crazy. You know she didn't do it.
I offered you a deal before the trial. You should have taken it.
Wait,
What?
Fanny lied.
Who?
Felicia Gallant. She lied.
Whether she lied or not, the jury's already made its decision.
Look, I was the strongman. Sorry. I was there that night. I saw it.
Excuse me, I have a lot to do.
It happened just like she said.
If you knew, why didn't you testify?
She lied.
You said that already.
Derek!
Hey, you don't talk too much, do you? Derek, there is something weird about this case.
Listen, I want to tell you that I'm sorry about what I said.
What you said was I was a liar. What you said was... I wanted to hurt Fanny.
Hey, who is this Derek guy anyway?
I love you. You know that. But just remember that.
I will. I promise. So, what do you think happens next?
Well, this isn't the end. We have plenty of options left.
Absolutely.
Take it straight to the Supreme Court if we have to.
I'm fine. Really, I am fine. I'm gonna be all right.
Nicole?
Jamie, hi.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Boy, Felicia is sure being brave, isn't she?
I know. I can't believe this happened.
How could they have done this, Jamie? She's innocent.
I know she is. Come on, let's go talk to her.
So why does she have to be sentenced today? That's the way this judge likes to work. But believe me, it's better not to ask for a delay.
We'll appeal the verdict first thing in the morning, and if I can persuade Felicia to identify Derek, we can ask for a new trial based on new evidence.
Yeah, but do you think she'll do it?
Come on, Cass, you said this wasn't gonna happen. You said that she was gonna get off. Look, Mitch, there are still a lot of strategies.
Zach, I've heard
that we-
enough of strategies.
Okay, I should have gotten her out of here while I had the chance.
This isn't helping, Mitch.
Darling, please don't do this.
Okay.
Please.
Mitch, can I talk to you for a minute?
Thank you. Don't listen to everything that Mitch is saying. He's very upset right now.
So am I. So am I.
What can Rachel and I do? Just name it, Felicia.
All we can do is an appeal.
Unless we ask for a new trial.
Right, maybe we can get the court to amend your testimony, and then we'll put Derek on the stand and
No, I won't do that.
But why not, Felicia?
If we can get Derek to testify.
It would free you.
I said no.
Look, what is it about this guy? Can you tell me that? What did he do to
Honey,
you?
please don't do this.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Felicia, I have to talk to you in private, please.
All right.
Okay? Come on, Mitch. Come with me.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
This room is so... I'm telling you, we'd have a good chance.
No, Cass.
It's not as if I'm asking you to identify Derek as the murderer. He didn't shoot Jason.
Honey, I can't do it.
All you'd have to do is say he was there. He'll take care of the rest.
I know how you feel right now. Really, I do. It's just that I've made up my mind about this.
Felicia, Morgan is asking for the maximum sentence.
Oh, maximum.
We're talking prison, honey. Years of prison.
You can't tie Cass's hands.
I just can't do it, that's all. Oh, God, honey. I'm sorry.
Oh, Felicia, you have to let him help you.
I want him to. You know I do. You believe that. I know you do. I just can't do that. Honey, please try and understand.
Okay. All right. I have no choice. I have to go in another direction.
What?
I'm just gonna have to find the real killer. That's our only hope.
You saw what happened in there. Show me somebody that cares about her rights.
Cass does. He's not gonna give up on her now.
All she's been has been filled for the 6 o'clock news.
Mitch, we know she got a bad deal, but it's not over.
What do you mean it's not over? She's going to jail. She's not gonna make it in that.
Cass isn't gonna let that happen.
No, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about time. Time that doesn't pass. When she's surrounded by people that don't care whether she lives or dies.
Stop it. We've got to help Felicia now. We've got to help her get through this.
My feeling is if I can start a publicity campaign now with the next issue of Bravo, I may be able to draw enough attention to make the governor intervene.
Would that work?
Well, it has before.
I don't know, it's awfully tough to do, Mac. The governor usually won't interfere until the appeals process is exhausted.
And during all these appeals, Felicia stays in jail, right?
I'm afraid so.
Well, I don't know what else. I think it's worth it.
That's a good idea.
Look, I just wanted to thank you for being here.
Oh, sure.
Mitch thinks we ought to leave.
But I want Felicia to know that we're here.
Well, I think under the circumstances, if she's gonna be taken into custody, that she's not with friends. She knows how you feel.
All right, well, let us at least do something for you. Let us wait and drive you home.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Whatever you want.
Well, if there's anything we can do, anything, will you call us? You promise?
I will.
Give our love to Felicia.
Talk to you soon, Mac.
I will. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Jamie.
Felicia.
Bye. Hang in there.
Okay, Jane. I'm gonna go back inside.
Sounds good.
What are you doing here?
Take it easy, Mitch, okay?
I'm taking it easy. You show up in town, you go after my wife, you don't know anything.
Look, Mr. Blake, I'm really sorry about your wife and everything, but it was my uncle who was killed, you know?
And your uncle brought his own troubles on. Felicia was the one person outside of your family that tried to be decent to her.
Come on, let's go inside.
Can't just forget about her.
I just hope you can live with yourself.
And then Mikey was saying to the little... Donna, he hasn't been gone that long, has he?
Well, he's been gone long enough. I don't know whether to start worrying or to be angry at him.
You know what Michael probably did? He bought a double souffle, and he had to drive 10 miles an hour to get here because he didn't want the souffle to drop.
A chocolate souffle, maybe.
Chocolate.
I love that. He knows I love chocolate.
Oh, well, see, that's it then.
That's gotta be it. I think that man knows everything there is to know about me.
I doubt anybody knows everything about you.
Why do you say that?
Oh, because you and Victoria are the mysterious types.
Women are supposed to be mysterious.
I'm not.
You certainly are.
Oh, no. Everybody says I'm straight as an arrow. I think it's a euphemism for boring.
Marley, love, I will not allow you to say that about yourself.
Well, Jake loves me just the way I am, and that's what's important.
Yes, he does. He's not stupid.
Donna, does Victoria talk to you about Jake and me?
Why would she?
Well, I know that you two are very close, especially since Victoria had Stephen.
Now, wait just a minute. You're not going to be jealous.
No, I am not jealous, really.
Good, because I love both of you. You know that.
I do. Of course I do. It's just that I do know that when your daughter's pregnant, it is a very special time.
Darling.
And Vicky has been very distant from me since she's had Stephen, like I'm going to fall apart or something. But I'm not. And I want you two to know that. I am not giving up hope.
Good, but she's just concerned about your situation.
I know that. But I do want to share with you that I am looking into something already.
What's this?
Well, these are brochures to an adoption agencies. Jake thinks I should have an open mind about it, and I am. What do you think?
Do you think I enjoy begging like this, begging you in a public place?
Iris, I am not going to do what you want me to do.
Look, if you could just explain to him, I know he'll listen to you.
Sorry, not this time.
Michael, there is no one else I can turn to. I need you. I've always needed you. I can't stop needing you.
Iris, you're gonna have to get over that.
I can't. I've tried all sorts of stupid things to get over you. I can't. I think that's why I thought of the idea about the takeover.
What?
Well, I was so lonely. I thought that if perhaps I saved Daddy. You know, he'd be so grateful. He'd love me so much that I'd get over you.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to blame this on me?
No, of course not. It was my idea. I take full responsibility for it. It was my fault. It's just that now I may have lost my father, too.
That's right. You may have lost your father. You put him through hell, Iris.
That was a mistake. That business with Drew and Amanda, it was all Drew's doing.
Look, did you ever stop and think what Mac and Rachel went through, what Amanda went through?
I know it was dreadful, but it wasn't meant to happen. It was Drew's idea.
Well, even if that's true, you let it happen. You lied.
Michael, you have got to believe me. I would never, ever hurt my father. It just got out of control. You should understand that. I mean, you never meant to hurt me, but you did.
Wait a minute. You and me, it always comes down to you and me, doesn't it, Iris? When is it gonna stop?
Michael, if you just do this one thing for me, I promise I will never ask you for another thing.
Sorry, I will not.
I will give up the one thing that means as much to me as Daddy.
And what is that?
You. I will give you up, Michael, I swear.
I don't want to see anybody get hurt, Vicky.
Oh, I love this. I really do. You want me to tell Jamie to take a paternity test, but you don't want to hurt anybody. What is he going to do after I tell him?
Damn it, don't you want to know the truth, Vicky?
The truth is that Jamie is the father, and you're just trying to twist the facts until you get what you want.
What happened to us, Vic? I mean, we used to have something special. No matter what kind of crap came down, you know, you and I, we were always honest with each other.
What does that have to do with anything?
You stabbed me in the back, Vicky. I wouldn't have done it to you.
Oh, you're such a saint.
If Marley would have had Steven, Vicky, and you would have thought there was some remote possibility that it was Jamie's, I'd do everything I could to help you get the truth.
You're trying to ruin my life.
No, I am not.
Then why are you pushing me like
Damn it, Vicky, you pushed me! You pushed my son right out of my life!
He is not your son. This is
We are gonna find out whether he is or not.
By Jamie taking a paternity test.
By Jamie taking a paternity test, right?
That will ruin my marriage.
I would have ruined your marriage. You and Jamie weren't even together when you and I were...
I did not tell him about that night.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have.
Just like you told Marley? You think she's gonna understand all this, right? But you have not said a word to her.
I still have to know.
I can't believe this. I really cannot believe this. You want to ruin my marriage and risk losing Marley all because of a possibility that you're...
It's not just a possibility anymore, and I'm not gonna lose Marley. And maybe now we'll have our baby.
That's what this is about? This is all about you and Marley having a baby?
It's not the point, Vicky. The point
The
is...
point is that you will do anything
He's
to
gonna
take my
find
baby.
out anyway. Sooner or later, Vicky, it's gonna come out. I can't stand the idea of Steven being hurt like that, can you? How do you think Steven will feel when he finds out you kept it from him, Vicky?
You are acting like this test already proved that you're his father.
Not if, Vicky. I'm saying if. He finds out when he's 10 or 12, or maybe even later. How do you think he's gonna think about you?
That's not the issue, and you
I don't want him to think I didn't want him, Vicky.
He's not even your son, Jake.
Well, we'll take it one step at a time. The first step is to have Jamie take the test.
It is going to ruin my marriage if Jamie takes that test.
Not necessarily. Not if he loves you.
Give me a break.
You tell him, Vicky, or I will.
We spent one night together. Just one night. Do I have to pay for that for the rest of my life?
What if Steven's whole life is based on a lie, Vicky? No matter whose son he is, he does not deserve that.
Steven is Jamie's son.
No, you don't know that any more than I do.
I just have to think, so would you please shut up a minute?
Wishing's not gonna make it true, Vicky. It's not just gonna disappear when Steven grows up and wants to know the truth. Not your version, Vic, the real truth. You gotta do it, Vicky. You have to do it for Steven.
I'll tell Jamie to take the test.
Adoption is a big decision. Are you sure you're ready for this?
No, but I want to look into it.
But shouldn't you give it some more time?
I am still gonna keep hoping, but just hoping isn't enough right now.
Is Jake pushing you on this?
No, he's not. I want a child.
I know you want a child, but...
And sometimes I even hold Steven, and I think that he's a part of me a little bit.
I know.
But I'm okay. I really am.
Have you discussed all these feelings with Jake?
Oh, please don't worry. Really, I am going to go now. And please don't worry about Michael, because he is going to be home soon.
Well, I hope he will.
And I am going to the Paradise right now to pick up Jake because he has not seen these brochures yet. And I will have Mikey home tomorrow in the afternoon.
All right, now, if you see Michael over there, you tell him I'm waiting.
I sure will. Happy anniversary.
Thank you, and thank you for the picture.
You're welcome.
Darling, don't rush into anything, please.
I won't. Thank you. Bye.
You don't have to be strong for me, you know.
I'm sorry that I put you through all of this.
Me?
Sometimes I think it's been harder on you than anyone. I am sorry.
You haven't put me through anything. You've brought me nothing but love and happiness.
The judge says about 5 minutes. Thank you.
Michael?
Yeah, Donna?
Are you alone?
Yeah, I'm alone.
Well, you were so late coming home, I had to unwrap your present.
Well, the more material we have on her, the better. Felicia's innocent, and I want everyone to know it.
Are you going to be editing these articles yourself?
Oh, no, I'll assign them someone. I'm too personally involved.
Well, it seems like a great idea.
You have to get home?
No, I'm just wondering if the judge is ready to sentence Felicia.
What? Oh, Cass said he'd let us know as soon as he heard anything.
Darling, do you want me to do this?
What?
Go through all of this stuff here in Iris's office.
No, dear. I want to keep busy. And anyway, Felicia's all that's important right now.
Darling, you understand if you do these articles on Felicia, all of this information about Iris is going to come out.
Yes, I know.
Cass has made her a suspect with a very good motive.
It's still hard for me to believe. Not only was she behind the takeover attempt, she was also evidently involved with Jason Frame paying him blackmail.
Look, I can handle these articles on Felicia if you want.
No, really. I want to keep busy. I'm going to find some way to help Felicia no matter what Iris has done. Iris? What are you doing here?
Can't go in there.
What?
It's a closed session. So who is it you're looking for?
The DA?
She's not in there yet. I've been working with her. Is there something I can help you with?
I think so.
Look, you said that you wanted to help Felicia, right? Fanny? Isn't that what you call her, Fanny? Now look, if you want to help her, I can probably do you some good. Maybe we could even work together.
You're not on her side.
On whose side? Fanny's? Of course I am, if she's innocent. But if she is innocent, the only thing that's going to help her is the truth. So let's figure out what that truth is. What do you say? Now, you said that Felicia lied that night. You said that you were there. Now, what did you see?
Don't listen to her.
Hey, lady, would you back off? I mean, he looks like a big boy to me. He can take care of himself.
No, wait a second. I don't think you understand.
Oh, is that right? Maybe I understand a little bit better than you think.
Derek, wait a second. I want to talk to you.
I told you your laws wouldn't work, and they didn't.
We lost the battle, but there's plenty more we can do, I promise you.
There's nothing anyone can do. It's all a game you people play. From now on, I'm gonna help Fanny in my own way.
Stacy, it's time. Let's go.
Okay, it's a closed session, so you can't come in.
More rules. Rules for a game.
What did you mean before when you said that you want to help her your own way?
Hey, Stacy, come on.
Okay, Cass, can you wait a second? I just want to ask him a few questions. Dear...
Jake!
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for my husband. Where have you been?
I had a few errands to run, and I forgot my paycheck here.
Oh.
Where's Mikey?
Mikey is at the Donahue's playing with the children, and we're gonna pick him up on his way home. But I have something to show you.
Here you go. I didn't know you were ready to talk about this yet.
I'm checking up on it.
What changed your mind?
I think I was afraid and admitting defeat, you know? But I really want to have a child. You know that. I pray for a child every day, and I want to keep trying. But I also think it's important that we face reality, don't you?
Yes.
Now, these places have a long waiting list, and they don't make any promises, but I thought that if we applied, that maybe we could get a child sooner. Now, what do you think?
I think we should wait.
The judge is going to sentence her tonight?
Yeah. I should call Charlene.
Well, what happens to Felicia next?
She goes to prison unless something changes.
Felicia Gallant in prison. I can't believe it.
You know, sometimes I really don't know what to say to Charlene.
Does Charlene want Felicia to be guilty?
Charlene is so confused, she doesn't know what to think.
Has Josie come home?
No. No, she hasn't. I can't imagine what that must be like, to have your child find out something like that, and not having had a chance to prepare her.
That must be awful.
Well, at least she has John with her.
That didn't matter at all, did it, to him, all the things about Charlene's past?
No, he loves her.
That's wonderful that love is so forgiving, don't you think?
What?
Well, I was just thinking that when you love somebody and they make a mistake in their past, but they kind of have a reason to do it, and it may have been stupid, but that they should still be forgiven. Because there's usually a reason that you make that mistake, but if you really love somebody, then they should really forgive you, because that's what love is. I mean, I think that's what love is, because love is so forgiving. Don't you agree?
Evidence that the prosecution offered was circumstantial, and that alone should give us pause. But the jury reached a verdict, and the defense must live with that verdict for the time being. Regardless of what sentence is imposed, Your Honor, the defense is going to continue working on this case, seeking to uncover the true murderer. With regard to sentencing, Miss Gallant has no prior record. She has been an exemplary citizen in every way, and so I respectfully request that the minimum sentence be imposed.
Thank you. I'd like to say before passing a sentence that both attorneys showed skill and professionalism during this trial. I've weighed all the evidence, as well as your recommendations, and I must say I was persuaded by prosecution's arguments. The evidence as presented was clear, and the verdict was also clear. Ms. Gallant was guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. However, this is a first offense. As Mr. Winthrop has pointed out, the defendant has no prior history of violence or disregard for the law. Therefore, Felicia Gallant, this court sentences you to the state penitentiary at Glenbrook for a period of 10 years. Defendant is to be immediately remanded into custody. This case is closed.
I don't understand what you mean.
I just think we should wait for a while. That's all.
What are we waiting for?
You never know how things are gonna turn out.
You were the one who brought up the idea of adoption in the first place.
Honey, I'm not rejecting the idea. I'm just saying I think we should wait for a while.
If I can't give you a child of your own, then you don't want a child at all, is that it?
I didn't say that.
No, but that's what you're thinking, right?
No, it's not what I'm thinking.
Then what are we waiting for?
You never know. Things could change.
Jake, what is it?
I don't think I understand what you're saying. Would I stand up for you the way John is standing up for Charlene?
Or like Mitch does for Felicia?
Of course I would.
You would forgive me?
For what, honey? What are you talking about?
Well, it's just that there were some things that I did before we were married. And what are you smiling at?
Honey, you You're so amazing sometimes. You know that? You are very amazing.
Why?
Well, you try to act so tough all the time. Do everything you can to get what you want, you know? And then the next minute, you're like a little girl. You're all scared.
I know, but
Sweetheart,
there is...
we're married now. And Is that the baby?
Yes.
Is Bridget here?
No, she had to go out.
Then it's time for Super Dad. Hold on. He just wanted somebody to hold him, that's all. He wanted his daddy. Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't you, little fella?
Hi, sweetheart.
You know, if I do say so myself, I think he kind of looks like his dad in some ways. I know everybody says that, and I always say that, no, he looks more like his mom, you know, but I think he does kind of have my nose. What do you think, Mom? Vicky? Something wrong?
No.
Oh, come on, there's something bothering you. What is it?
Jamie.
Go on. What is it you want to talk to me about?
Nothing.
You still haven't told me
Told you what?
why you were so late.
You don't want to know.
Iris. Iris.
Yeah, she was at the Paradise.
Never mind. I don't want to know.
What? I stood there talking to Iris. My dinner got cold, and Donna Hudson doesn't want to know about it.
I just want you.
Well, you got me.
I know. And I'm going to keep you, too.
You little devil, you.
Hello, Daddy. Hello, Rachel.
Iris?
I just called in to get some work. There are a few manuscripts I thought I'd go over this evening. There's an excellent article on the greenhouse effect. After I've edited it, perhaps you'd enjoy it. Oh, by the way, there's a new artist who's started in the layout room. I think he'd be perfect for that fall article that Bravo's doing on men's fashions. I'll send you some of his work, all right?
Iris, I want you out of here by tonight.
What?
I'll have your things delivered to you tomorrow. You're no longer wanted here, Iris.
Daddy, please.
She doesn't need the handcuffs. Come on. Rules. It's not over, Felicia. I promise you. Felicia? Oh, give him a chance, will you?
We're not saying goodbye.
I'm okay. Are you?
Say Rachel and Alice Frame were rivals for the same guy?
I never met Alice. My mother used to talk about it. They had some kind of a falling out about Stephen Frame. wonder what's gonna happen when they meet.